Feel the magic under Keely's light. Hook in hand, we're gonna start today. Hook in love will show the way.
So this week's stitch tutorial is on the Chevron Stitch. Really lovely textured stitch using just one stitch, which is the US single UK treble. I'm Keely from Hooking Love, and I can't wait to show you what this looks like. So for the Chevron stitch, I am using a pale pink and a cream, doesn't really matter. I think it does look nice with a change of colour, but you do not have to change colour. So I'm going to take the white firstly, or the cream should I say, and I'm using a 4.5mm hook. You can of course use whatever hook you prefer. And what you are going to do is you're going to chain 11 multiples, so you're going to do multiples of 11, so 11, 22, 33, 44, and then an extra chain 2. So I will be doing 2 multiples, so that's 22 plus 2, so I shall come back shortly. Now here I am back again, and I have my 11 plus 11 plus 2, so I've got 24, and I'm using US terms throughout. So we are going to skip the first, and into the second chain you're going to place 2 US single crochets. So there we go, that's 2, and then you're going to do 4 single crochets, 1 over each of the next 4 chains. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now you are going to skip 2 chains and then make 4 single crochets over the next 4. So I'm skipped 2 and I'm making 4 now. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now hopefully you can see already that we're starting to get the shape of the chevron. Okay, now so I've just done 4 singles, so in this next chain I'm putting 3 all in the same stitch, so 3 single crochets all in the same stitch. It's the only stitch that we use for this, and then I'm going to place another 4 single crochets, 1 in each of the next 4 chains. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then we're going to skip 2. So again, skip 2, and then 1 in each of the next 4. Now, I'm now at the end. Now, if you were to be carrying on, yeah, so we're at the end here, and I'm about to put 2 single crochets in this last one. But if you were carrying on, you would do your 3 single crochets, and then 4 stitches, skip 2, 4 stitches, and you would continue that. So 3 in the top point, 4 single crochets, skip 2, then 4 single crochets, 3 at the top point, and you would continue that until the end of your work. But the end, which is where I'm at now, you always place 2 single crochets, and then this counterbalances where we've missed the stitches. So there's 2. So I'm going to continue in the same colourway. So I'm going to do 2 rounds in the same colourway. You could do 3 rounds, 4 rounds, you could do it all in the same colourway, or you could change every round, it's entirely up to you. But please be aware, if you change it every round, you're going to have to cut the ends, because you're always going to be at the wrong end, you won't be able to carry the sides up. So now we're going to chain 1. And whilst we are doing pretty much the same thing, it's all going to be in the back loop of your stitch. So hopefully you know what the back loop is, but just for reference, if I go under the stitch, I have 2 loops. So let me just get a slightly thinner hook to show you. So I have 2 loops. So this one and this one. So this one's closest to me. That's my front loop. That one's further away. That's my back loop. That's where I would go into. So I'm going to go into that back loop. And this is our first stitch. So it's going to have 2 single crochets. First and last, always 2. And then 4 individual single crochets over the next 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then I'm going to skip 2 because I'm down on this dip. So I'm skipping this one, and I'm going over again, back loop of that one, and I'm doing 4 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Just get some more yarn. Now, this next stitch, which is the middle of those 3 that were placed all in the same space, I'm placing 3 more. So 1, 2, 3. So you should always be placing your 3 single crochets in the middle of the 3 below. And once you've done that, you have got 4 more, so individual ones. And then we are going to skip 2, so 1, 2, then 4 more. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then that means that we are at the end, which means I'm going to put 2. Now this one, my learners have struggled to remember to sort of see this last one, but you can see there's still a loop there. So I'm going in, I'm going to do my first one, and then I'm going to go and start my second, and I'm going to use the pink to finish that off so that I can start my next row. I'm going to pull that through, I'm going to chain 1, I'm going to turn, and then again I'm going to go into the back loop, so 2 singles, and then 4 over the next 4, so 1 into each one. Just a bit more yarn. Then I am going to skip 2 and then 4 single crochets up this side. And then we're at the top, so 3 into here. And then 4. I'm going to skip 2, so I'm skipping this one, and then a further 4. Don't forget this last stitch can look like it's a little bit hidden, so it is here. And 2 in that end one. So that's where we have our colour change. So you can really start to see that taking shape now, can't you? And these ends will take themselves nice and straight. And you have quite a deep pattern with this. It wasn't long ago that I did the, I think it was a wave. Anyway, and that gives a smoother, a ripple, sorry. So it wasn't that long ago I did the ripple pattern, and that gives a sort of a smooth wave effect, whereas this is definitely sort of a valley and a peak, isn't it? So you've got definite V shapes within this. Here's one that I've done in a slightly different colour, and this is in a thicker yarn. It's a cotton, and you can see I've done it in greens. So I'm hoping that what you can see here is the texture that working in that back loop gives you. Again, you can see that here and here. So that is the chevron stitch. So that is the chevron stitch. I hope you've enjoyed the chevron stitch. This is one in a range of stitches that I have on my channel. So if you don't already subscribe, please subscribe and follow along. You'll get weekly updates when I load up a new video or stitch tutorial.